guys, welcome to the team call. It is Monday, March. I do this
7th.
7th. I'm like 14th. No, 7th. So it's a new month, which is exciting. You guys killed it last month. You guys are so awesome. We're so proud of you guys. You guys are really changing lives. So you just have to know that. I know sometimes it gets frustrating or hard, but if you are consistently being consistent, does that make sense? It's going to pay off. So March, go strong. Even if you have not done anything this month, it is early in the month. Let's see. Rania is not on, but she is, I think, at 18.
Oh my God.
Right now.
These are like 12 yesterday.
Maybe 20. Yeah. So she was like, I'm going for it because they threw out an incentive for anybody diamond and below or star diamond and above. The top 200 that are going on the cruise, top 200 point earners get to have an exclusive photo with trainers and an exclusive workout. And so I bet she's going to do that. So that's pretty exciting.
Cool.
My goal is to hit 10 by the time I leave Friday. I'm at 4, but she's at 18. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But you guys, the way she does it, success leaves clues, okay? She does a free group every month, and everybody that joins her free group, she sends them personal messages to invite 5 or 10 of their friends. Then when they join, she friends them. She sends them personal messages to invite 5 or 10 of their friends. And it's a snowball effect. And she gets 100 more with a free group. And then she keeps in touch with them. And then that's who she invites the next month. So you got to stick with it. Okay, so recognition. Let's see who is on the board this month. Who's helped somebody this month so far? Tammy, woo! Annette, yay! Tian, awesome. Good job. Bob, hello. Didn't you just get a coach today?
I'm not for sure yet.
Yeah, you did.
So,
I saw it. I see it. Well, you got something. Bob got his first leads today for being Emerald, so that's exciting. That's awesome.
3 leads and then a possible coach.
Right. So I was talking to Bobby today, and he's been working his tail off. And I was explaining, like, it's because he's been consistent. Like, if he had done nothing, nobody would just pop up and be like, oh, I'm ready to join you. It's because he's been working consistently since he started. So that's why it's so important to post every day and to keep going. All right. Let's see. Annette, it's all you, girl.
All right. So let's go over our dates on our calendar real quick, just to make sure we're all up to speed. I can find our calendar. Give me a sec. I should have that open already. I'm sorry. Team up. There it is. Okay. So today, Tammy is heading up the free group. Who's got free people going?
The water.
She's drinking her water. Good though.
Where's mine?
Good. Yeah, you should be getting some peeps in there. And again, it started today, but there's no reason why you can't keep inviting people to it. Even at, I would say even through Wednesday or even Thursday, sometimes people are like, oh, I'll just follow it myself after, the group's already over. So it's always a way to get new people. So jump on board with that. Okay. And I want to see everybody is starting to, if you haven't already, we definitely have our, we were calling it the March Madness, but it's our 22-minute boot camp starting next Monday. The one we had, the official calendar one, is for the 21st. So if you don't have people yet, keep charging, keep inviting people to it. And they can either jump on and they can start using, their 30-day free trial and doing the on-demand and then just catch up with everything else once they get their Shakeology. Or they can wait and just have them start the following week. We'll be doing the 2 groups for sure.
Tammy's heading up the one that starts Monday.
Yes.
So she's open. She's done that too.
Yeah, the group's already open for that one and raring to go. So yeah, we'll open pre-week for the next one on the 14th. If we have enough people, if we only have 1 or 2 people, then we'll just try and just convince them to get into this one. We figured we'll go with the longer groups. If it's not a 21-day group, we go 30 days. If it's going strong, we can push and go for another 30 days for the whole 60-day. It's 8 weeks, right? Yeah. So 60 days,
Yeah.
essentially. And someone on our team decided to launch a 21-day fix group
Jackie,
as well. Jackie,
right there.
yay,
Yes.
awesome. And what's the start date on that one?
Monday, the 14th.
On Monday. Okay, great. So let us
open.
know.
Yeah, it's open and it's pre-week now. So
Fantastic. So if you need to put people into that, just get in touch with Jackie or post on our team page, and she'll pop you in there. Okay.
Jackie's a new coach, and she's like, I'm going to do this group.
Good for you, Jackie. That is so awesome.
I told Shalise, I don't care, how many people are in it. It's going to be a good experience.
Absolutely. My first group had 4 people in it. So, you got to start somewhere.
That's right.
That's all good. Excellent. Okay. Next week, we have our sneak peek coming up. It is a great opportunity to just invite people who might be curious about the coaching opportunity. So I would highly, highly recommend start inviting on Thursday of this week and start putting people into the group.
It's
Basically,
21st.
21st?
Yeah. It's the third. Our sneak peeks are obviously the third week of the month.
That is the third week of the month, the 14th.
No.
Yeah.
Not on my.
It's not the third Monday, but it's the third week of the month.
I thought we always did the third Monday.
Well,
who knows? Okay.
Well, that's where it is. Anyway, everybody's going to be on a cruise. Well, not everybody, but 3 people from our team are going to be on a cruise. So we will just be cruising along while they're cruising. So we'll keep everything going over here. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything that wasn't on the calendar. I did want to talk a little bit about the 22-minute hardcore. Gosh, where is my stuff? Got like 4 windows open. I apologize. Okay. So who here is not yet doing the 22-minute hardcore?
Me.
Has not tried it. Have you tried it or seen it or anything yet?
No, I ordered it. I'm waiting for it to come in.
Oh, good. Good. Well, it is fun. It is really awesome. The one thing I wanted to put across to you guys, if you haven't done it already, one of the selling points I think on it is that it's simple exercises. There's like 5 or 6 exercises per workout, repeated 3 times. It's super easy and super effective. I'm so happy to be sweating again. Well, I mean easy exercises. I'm not saying it's easy to do. They're just easy they're simple exercises for the most part. It's not this complex, balance on one leg while you're doing a row, kind of thing. It's just real basic, back to basics, boot camp style workouts. And so I think that's a key selling point. The fact that it's only 22 minutes and you get a really good workout in that 22 minutes is another selling point. The fact that it's an 8-week program, again, it's kind of short and sweet, and it's excellent, I think, and especially if you've had people who've been doing hammer and chisel. I personally feel like I'm just dying for some cardio, some real high intensity stuff, because you get more of the weight training with the hammer and chisel stuff. So it's a good segue for somebody who needs to kind of shock their body and do something a little different before going on to something else, and it's fairly short. The other thing is, I've had people say, okay, come on. I know that I can work out for like an hour and a half and I still don't, lose weight. How are you going to lose weight? Or how are you going to really, get results with just 22 minutes? Well, here's the thing. One thing I've noticed when comparing, it's not apples to apples. You can't even say it's the same as 21-day fix. If you look at the containers or the calorie system, I'm down a notch from where I was for 21-day fix, because they're shorter workouts. So I'm not working out as hard. I don't need to eat. In my opinion, that's kind of a good thing. It's in my head, I've always like, oh man, I just work out a whole bunch and I can eat whatever I want, right? Well, obviously if you want to get results, you want to be eating minimally, but that's the thing. It's like people go, well, how am I going to get results with just 22 minutes a day? All relative to your intake. A good 80% of getting and keeping those results is in your nutrition. So that's what I try to tell people. It's still the same system as the 21-day fix. You'll just be eating a little bit less because you're working out shorter duration. So that's something to remember when you're talking to people if they have that question.
And there's a modifier.
Yes.
And we get things to march in place. Like if you can't do the move or you're done, just march in place. So, because I'm
Exactly.
thinking a lot of people are saying like, that's too intense for me. I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And I personally, I love the cold start because I've had some issues with my hips and my legs in the last, 3 months, and it helps a lot. And you do get a good warm up. You're sweating. You're already sweating by the end of the warm up. It's about 10 minutes long. So I recommend that to people as well. And, I've had questions about the sandbag too. You don't have to use a sandbag. Matter of fact, it's funny. I've gotten mine and I was all excited thinking, this will be fun to use a sandbag, but I don't have any sand, first of all. And secondly, it just seems to be easier to use the weights. But so if people ask, is the sandbag mandatory? No, it's not. You can definitely use dumbbells in the place of that. And they seem to be, I think, a little more user-friendly. So, but this month, it comes free with a challenge pack. So if people are interested, again, another selling point, you get a free, military style sandbag to use with your workout. So whether they use it or not, doesn't matter. It's something free. So anybody have any questions about it at all? Okay. Well, we're excited to get that group going. I've been using it since I got it this last week, and it's pretty fun. I really enjoy it.
I did a double one yesterday because there's the Hell Week. So you can and I was like, I'm going to double up this week before the cruise. I was dying. Dying. And today I was like, okay, I'll do 2. I couldn't.
Yeah. Are you doing like 1 cardio, 1 resistance?
Oh, no. Yesterday I did 2 cardios. It was
2 cardios.
2 resistance today. I couldn't do it.
Oh.
I couldn't. My arms couldn't move. I'm like, I forget it.
Intense.
But I like
and I wanted to give you one more little tidbit of information that I only just found out today is that if you didn't know, the 21-day fix is still on sale through midnight Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today. And then the 21-day fix extreme is on sale still through tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you haven't,
Flip flop. I thought that was flip flop.
Flip flop?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
And they said that 21-day fix will come down sometime during the day tomorrow. They don't know when, but you're taking a chance if you're waiting till tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you have any of those last minute people who are interested in jumping on board, then they've got a couple days left to get that special.
So is it still, if you buy challenge pack, 22 challenge pack, there's money donated to military?
I think that's all this month.
Okay. And those are real veterans. Like I know one of the guys in it, Mike Maloli, I think is his name. He's in one of them. He's a coach, really great guy. Like they're nice people that are coaches. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
So I like that part of it too.
Yeah. Mark Griggs. I know that guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I should have
been around forever.
Anyway. Okay, guys, we have exciting stuff to tell you. So go ahead.
So that's everything I have about the dates. One more thing. If we're starting to really get excited about Summit because we're talking about it and we're talking about some fun and exciting stuff that we're going to go over here in a little bit. Wait, I'm going over it right now. Never mind. I thought you were talking about Shalise. Anyway, and so what we want to urge you, is to please, if you're considering it, get on the waiting list. They are going to be over the next, couple of months, start opening up the wait list. So you could get a call anytime. And we would just so love to have our whole team there, as many of you as possible. And we want to make it, we want to give you a little incentive, if you will. So a business building incentive. We're going to give you the bare bones right now, and then we'll fill you in on the details as they become a little clearer to us and how we're going to unfold everything. But basically, what we would like to do for everybody is give you an incentive of if you rank advance and hold your rank through recognition at Summit, so that there's like an 8-week period. 8-week or 6-week? I'm sorry.
I have 6.
6 week. Yeah. 6 weeks, so that you maintain your rank through Summit. If you go to Summit, we're going to have a day, and Bobby, you're going to be especially interested in this. a day of hair and makeup. and a photo shoot. So you don't need the hair and makeup necessarily, but you never know.
Yep,
A little
exactly.
trim, no, anyway, hair and makeup. We'll be doing, we're going to have professionals there. We're going to have a photographer who's going to come in, and they're going to do a couple different shots for each of us, and they're going to do a team photo. And all of this is, if you haven't seen some of the top coaches, if you haven't followed them, you see these just amazing photographs. Like, God, where are they getting these photos? It's not like husband isn't taking that photo every other time. They've got these events that they do, and then they have a professional photographer come in and they get them all done. And we thought this would be a great opportunity, especially if you can get there. And we would love to provide that for you. So we'll talk more about the details of that. And if you don't end up going, we're going to figure out a compensation for that as well. So we're so excited about that. And we're still negotiating and talking back and forth with the photographer and makeup people in Nashville. And so we don't have all the details ironed out just yet, but as we do, we will definitely give you more information. All right.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So, you guys can definitely use that for your business. I don't know if you've seen Ranya's pictures. She hired a photographer last year, got some pictures taken, and she uses them all the time. You can put them in your invites and everything. So
Yeah.
It's fun.
And you can use them. Maybe once a month, you'll post a different one as one of your posts, as maybe a coach opportunity invite. You can put it in your email. You get your headshot, and that goes on everything, basically. So it's a really nice opportunity, and and it'll be so fun to just be pampered, right?
Yeah. We'll have more details coming, but
Yes.
we wanted you guys to get excited and start now because that cutoff date is in May. So it's not in June, it's in May, and then you have to hold it 6 weeks. So start thinking about that now. And if you have questions, we can talk about that too. Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to go on here. I'm going to screen share with you guys quick. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So we do a free group every month, which a lot of you guys know. So put together the free group this month. We're going to do something like that every month. That person's going to create a group or create an event. And what we always say is do not RSVP to the event, which kind of sounds funny. But the reason we say that, I created this event, AKA I copied it from Tammy, right? And that's fine. It's okay. I'm going to show you how to do that. But if you RSVP to my event, it would say, Tammy is going to this event. All of her friends would see, oh, Tammy's going to this event. I want to go to this event. And they'd start RSVPing to my event. And then we would get all confused on whose people are whose. So when somebody creates an event like this one, if you want to just copy and paste it, all you have to do is get this thing off my screen. I'm doing that. Do you guys see the top of my screen? Doing weird things. All you have to do is open Facebook twice. Okay? Go to events. I'm going to do a quick tutorial how you can create your own free event. Create. Okay, so there it is. It comes up. Then back to Tammy's event. Copy and paste the description and put it in. And if you don't know how to do a picture, you just click on the picture. And this is if you want to use their stuff, which you totally can. Right? Image, save it in a Beachbody folder is what I always say. I have a big folder on my computer. So then you just click and you paste it all in. And it's not letting you, but you guys get there. So there it is. The picture you just did. You don't want to create a private event. You want to create a public event.
Yeah, and you can't change it after you've created the event. So you got to make sure you change that. It's automatically going to create a private event, which they changed recently.
Yes, so you always want it to be public. I host it instead of my like page. I host it myself. Here's where you add your event photo. You just click there. You can upload it. Oh, we don't really need to show you that. And then you just add the details in and you create it. Okay, so that's how you created your event. And that's from copy and pasting something else. You don't need to recreate the wheel unless you really want to. Then to invite your people, once you're in your event here, you just click invite, and you can pick friends. You just click on them and it invites them, okay? Super easy. Even over here, it will show you things events you've hosted before that people have come. You can invite. A lot of times, if somebody's been in one of my free events, like how Rania adds so many people, then when I'm inviting to a pay event, I go into the free event and I invite all of them. Okay. Usually you can share it too.
And
So
you want to make sure you invite more than 6 people.
Yes. This is funny. I know. I'm like, who's this?
6 people. Woo.
I don't know what happened there. Wait, let me show you another event I created.
But with that being said, be careful. I was doing a whole bunch of these events. At one time, we had a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I was inviting like 500 people to every one, and only like 10 were coming, and I got put in Facebook jail.
Yeah.
So just be a little careful.
You gotta watch out for Facebook jail.
Yeah.
So here's another event. Here's my birthday boot camp. So if you guys need help creating pictures, let us know and we can help you with that. You can copy the writing, and look, I invited 300. Thank you. And so then what you do when people RSVP, then you just talk and communicate back and forth that way. Time for the actual group, you have to create a group. You don't run it in the event. That's where it gets confusing because we do a live event and we run it in the event. But when you're doing groups, you have to create a group. So then,
and most of the time, the team the team creating one, and some, like in this case, Tammy's running it for the group, so you wouldn't have to create your own. You just now start adding people over to that group.
Right. So just on the left, I went to group, and then you just create group, and that's how you put that together. Okay. Put in the name, blah blah blah. So I just wanted to do a quick thing because I feel like it's confusing when we say create your event, but don't copy mine. I want you to copy so you don't have to recreate the wheel, but don't RSVP to our event. Good? Makes sense? Okay. So that's kind of my little tutorial on that. Do you guys have questions about anything? What questions do we have? Tammy had something, don't you? Conversation? Something?
Yeah, I have so many people on my page now that I've added through free groups that I have a hard time starting natural conversations and keeping natural conversations going without spending 5 hours going back through their Facebook page of, oh, do they have kids or not? Do they,
Mm-hmm.
I just struggle having natural conversations.
Well, I think it's kind of a combination. It's kind of a combination. Like I'll go on to somebody's wall and comment like that, like with the kids and things like that. Or I'll send a cold invite. So it's kind of a combination. Do you do Facebook groups? Do you have friend lists?
I need to. Gosh darn it.
Okay. So how about I show you guys that really quick too? Because I think
that's very helpful.
Okay. So I'm back. Can you guys see my screen again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So back on my Facebook here. So over on the left side, here's all my, there's a little too many. And then, let's see, where's my friend? Friends. Okay, so you can make lists and you can influence. So for example, this goes. Here's my friend groups, and this helps me a lot. So I have a Husker Power group. I'm in a big group called Husker Power. Every time somebody friends me from that group, I put them in here. Okay. These are people that I've been talking to that are coach prospects for me. I put them in there. Then what I can do during the day is if I'm like, oh, I don't know who to talk to or where to start, I click on coach prospect. All the people, now the only wall I'm going to see is any of those people. So Tammy, this could help you. Then you could easily go through and like some stuff on there. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Another advantage of this, and I'll show you, is then when I created the event, it has those lists, and that's who I can invite. So when I get a new friend, let's see if I can show you guys how. Okay, so when I get a new friend, let's see if we can just use, okay, Robin and I, we're friends, yes. And I want to put her in a list. All you do is right here, you add to another list, and you can add the list right there. So I'm like, oh, she's a coach prospect. Then I click and put her in there. So that's one way you can start organizing your friends on Facebook. And it has helped me a lot because now sometimes I just go right into one of my groups. You know, like I also have free group. This is anybody that's been in my free groups and we're friends. I add them on my friend list in my free groups on my Facebook. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of words. But then I automatically have people to invite to for my next paid group. They've already been in a free group. They know what it's about. I send them an invite. Okay, any questions? So that's been a really good tool. That's been really helpful for me. However, I can't put them on a list on my phone, FYI. I don't know if there's not that capability yet, but so that might help you, Tammy, if you start putting them in lists, and then you can just go through that group really quick and make comments and kind of start conversations that way. Any other questions?
No questions.
Okay, so honestly, you guys, if you're even 1 iota considering going to Summit, go to, what is it, CoachSummit2016.com and get on the wait list. Get on the wait list. It's free. Get on the wait list. Summit is amazing. How many coaches were there last year? 20,000?
20, yeah.
20,000. 20,000 coaches. We all went to Nashville. You work out live with the trainers. There's tons of motivational speakers, personal development speakers that are phenomenal. There's fun parties. I mean, it's a crazy atmosphere. You cannot even explain it, but you're surrounded with other people who are trying to live healthy lives, and it's fun and it's positive, and it's like one of the best things I do every year. And the first year I went, it was in Vegas, and I went by myself, and it was the best decision I've ever made. So if you're going to work this business, go get yourself there. It's a write-off, and it's worth it. Totally worth it.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, it's a game changer. Because you really see the impact we're making. You hear testimonials and stories from people that it's completely changed their life. So, you know, we just can't portray it enough. You have to get there, and then you'll know what we're talking about. And you'll get your picture taken. Yay! Anyway, no more questions? No more questions? No? Okay, so I have this little calendar that Rania gave me for Christmas, and it has a little thing every day. And what's today? It's the 7th, and I'm a little behind, but here's what it says. 1 day at a time. So that's exactly it, especially with this business. You have to be consistent every day. If you know you're going to be working or you're going to be busy, look up Hootsuite and schedule a couple posts just so your Facebook wall is moving. Okay, so it looks like you're there. Nobody knows when you schedule posts. Nobody knows. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy days and getting on our call. You guys are awesome, and work hard this month. It's going to pay off.
Yeah.
Proud of you
So
guys.
early. We got plenty of time.
Yes. Oh, I will not be here next week. I will be cruising somewhere in the Caribbean. What? And we do have Wi-Fi, so we'll be in touch. But also get on the Success Club list for next year, for the trip next year to Dominican Republic. Anybody can do these, and anybody can go. So make it happen. All right, guys. Have a great week. Talk to you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.